it. Good morning, or actually afternoon. I'm so used to it being morning on Wednesdays, because Wednesday I'm usually at 11:30. But it is a good afternoon. And it is a very good afternoon because we have a special guest with us today. So if you're joining us for the first time, I am Melissa McLeod here at the Wool and the Floss in Grosse Pointe Woods, Michigan. And I have a very special guest who's popping up with us from Austin, Texas.
Yes.
So this is Kristi Larson, who is the CEO of Initial K. Does that make you sound super important? Head director, head designer.
Over all the hats for Initial K. So thank you for having me.
Well, we're so glad you're here. She is, well, tell us a little bit about your trip.
So I am up here with my family, my 2 boys and my husband. So my boys are ages 5 and 7.
And they could not be any cuter, you guys. Which one this morning was enamored with my necklace?
That was my oldest, Dylan.
Okay.
Yes.
So he was like literally like this.
I think I told him, please give her space like 5 times. But
I'm
he
like,
loved
it's
Melissa's
okay.
necklace.
I said, you know, in 12 years, someone would smack you, but in 12 years, you'd be like, you are an old lady, and I'm not coming near you. So
No.
they were absolutely darling.
Yeah, they were excited to come to the shop. They were very, very excited. But we're up here, so we came up from Texas in our Airstream. So we've been here since Saturday, and we're loving the cooler weather. Although you guys are saying that it's hot, and I'm like, no, this is amazing.
I love it.
So,
It's perfect weather for me because I am a summer girl. Like, I love hot weather.
It's been, we've been having a lot of fun being out here. So.
And it is less hot than the last time you and I saw each other.
Yes.
Because the last time we saw each other, this is showing backwards. If you're watching on YouTube, it's not backwards. But if you're watching on Instagram, this you created in honor of that retreat?
Round top. Yes.
So Kristi and I were fortunate enough to have been included in our good friend Patty Hoffman's retreat that she planned in Round Top, Texas. And I said, Round Top? What's Round Top? Like, now all you Texans, of course, know all about Round Top. But
absolutely.
if you live in a little bit of a cave like I do, like I was like, I don't know where it is, but okay, I'll go.
Which is great. I'm glad you did.
It was fantastic.
Yeah, it was really
fantastic.
Nice.
So we stayed at this is partially stitched. I almost have it done. We stayed at a lovely little, I don't know if you call it a resort,
It's like
boutique
a little
hotel.
It's like a boutique hotel, I think is a great way of putting it.
It was fantastic, called the Frenchie, and this is also your design, correct?
Yes.
And I'm going to send you directly to my friend Patty at Stitch Stash to purchase this because she did say she has some in stock. If you have been to Round Top, Round Top is here. The Frenchie is with my friend Patty because that's exclusive to her.
Yes,
is that right?
It is. It is.
And mine's almost done. I actually ran out of thread. Patty's sending me some more thread. But we had the best time.
It was really nice.
We were there 3 days?
Yes.
I can't even remember. It seemed like so long but so short.
Friday to Monday. So people left on Monday, people came in on Friday, and I loved it because it was like it was really nice and relaxing, and everyone just got to stitch and chat, and everyone got to go shopping and do whatever they wanted to.
We did.
It was very nice.
They planned all the meals, and I thought, I don't know, like every meal for 3 days, this is going to get to be like a little much. I'll get sick of it. It was so good.
It was really good.
It was good. The service was fantastic.
Yeah.
The company, oh my gosh, it was just the most incredible group of women.
It was I felt very fortunate to be able to go. It was really nice.
Are you going again next year?
I mean, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I think when Patty said she re-invited everyone who was there.
Yeah.
And I think everyone but one person said yes. That's how much fun it was. So sorry, I'm talking all about something that you guys won't be able to do. But Kristi and I will. So anyways, I never get to go on needlepoint retreats because I plan them.
Yeah.
And you usually go, but you're working them.
Yes.
Many times.
Yes.
And you did a little bit of work while you were there, but for the most part, you just chilled.
No, I totally chilled.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
It was great. It was definitely what I needed after, I think, market and then the aftermath of spring market and all the things.
Yeah.
So.
Work. So.
Anyway.
I highly recommend Round Top, super fun. This canvas is here. What I guess I should have mentioned was that kind of, to me, what is the obvious is Kristi brought with her a pop-up trunk show. So everything that is here we're going to be showing you is 20% off. We don't have anything live on the website yet. It's ready to go live, but we wanted to give our live Instagram watchers first dibs. So if you see anything you'd like today, just let us know. We're going to talk a little bit about Kristi's background along the way, show you some fun things that are here and staring at us at our table. And then later on this evening, it will be live on our website. So if you're watching this later on, go check it out on our website. I'm assuming Rebecca's done a hero image that's going to go up. Kelly, do you know?
I'm not sure, but I will make sure that there is one.
Okay, that'd be great. It'll be easy to find that way. So Rebecca always takes good care of us, so I'm not really too concerned about that. So what have you been stitching in the Airstream while you've been driving?
I finished this canvas, so I stitched this. This is my herringbone. This is the mini, and I've just stitched it and planned out the initials while I was stitching. And I'm gonna have this be finished as a sunglass case, but originally, you know, the orientation is horizontal, and it fits in the Rachel Berry 6x3 insert, and it comes in blue, pinkish red, and then a neutral.
Which you can almost change this to any color you wanted.
Yeah.
Now, if this is 6x3, are you making it wider or longer?
I probably should.
I'm
probably
thinking
should.
you should, because you know I'm the one who has to pull
I
out the
know.
finishing,
So
and then
I'm like-
someone comes in and says, "Oh,
Yeah.
but it's too small for my glasses." Most sunglass cases
that's true with the
typically
finishing.
are
Yeah.
7 by 3.5.
Yeah, I might do the blue border, the dark blue around it.
Oh, that
to
would
kind
work.
of frame it.
Yeah, but the herringbone would be easy enough to count out if you
Yeah,
wanted the true pattern to
true.
be wider or put a little at the top and the bottom. But I think you might be better off. Sorry, I should have probably said that to you earlier, and I should have said it for sure to my friend Becky who
I know you
bought
just
the
bought
canvas.
the blue one, yes.
One of our good customers came in today, and her daughter is going to be a new stitcher. She's very interested. Her daughter's like 28 because she's my kid's age, and she picked up the blue and blue one for her daughter, and hopefully she's not watching because I just gave away a gift. Oops. But in any event, she was going to do that for her first project because Kristi very smartly pointed out, because I said, well, we're looking for a glass case for a newer stitcher, and she's like, look, this only has 3 colors in it. So 13 mesh, minimal colors make for a really good new stitcher project,
100%,
right?
yes.
But maybe adding a little bit wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, I'll probably will. That was a good suggestion.
Yeah, daylight and a dollar short.
I
but
know.
Sorry. Remind me to tell Becky Hayden that, Kelly, if you wouldn't mind making a note.
Yes.
Sorry, I would hate for them to be disappointed. So you're working on that when you were driving. Anything
Yes.
else?
Yes.
Are you able to stitch a lot? And does your
Yes.
husband do most? Darren is your husband.
Darren drives the entire time.
Oh,
For the
you.
Airstream.
Oh,
I'm
where-
a
where's
true
the canvas?
passenger princess. 100%.
Sorry, it's on the front of that
Yep,
guy.
yep.
I was just gonna say this.
Yes.
We should put on a necklace for Kristi.
I know, 100%, because my
And
husband says
probably
that.
you, Melissa, aren't you?
I am usually the passenger princess too. My husband gets like antsy. Like even if we drive like we don't do it anymore because you know now we're old. But we used to take 3 kids to Florida, so we would drive, and he would drive like 18 out of the 20 hours because he's like, I'd rather be driving.
Yeah,
if I'm
that's
awake.
exactly how Darren is.
Yeah.
So-
which is I love being the passenger
And
princess. I have no issues.
I don't know that I want to tow. I don't know that I don't feel comfortable driving the truck and the Airstream. Like, I'm not at that level yet.
I
So.
have one eye. I will never be at that level. So thank God I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. It's been an adventure. Like, I've been driving the dually around with the boys running errands. So it's been an adventure driving it, learning how to drive this big truck. But I've gotten lots of stitching time. So I'm now working on
So pretty.
the pink and green butterfly. I'm stitching it in silk lame braid and glisten, and I'll do some velvet in the middle.
So pretty. And this one, is this a newer one?
No, that was from the first collection.
Okay, because there's a whole bunch of butterflies, and we should
yes.
probably walk through the butterflies.
Yes.
Because the butterflies are gorgeous.
Yes,
Absolutely
they're
gorgeous.
always a fan favorite. And then here's the pink one I just finished. I just need to add the background to it as well. So that I'm hoping to do.
And I don't think either one of these are here, but you guys can order anything,
Yes.
pre-order, and you'll still get the 20% off. So there we go.
And then the Valentine butterfly. So here it is in 18 mesh.
We sold so many of those last year.
Yeah,
It's insane.
it's great. This one,
So cute.
This one I think has always been a bestseller. And then it comes in the 13 mesh
We'll rip apart the wall while we
size
go. Why not?
as well. And I've seen a lot of people finish this as like a box pillow because it has little tick marks. So if you want to do a 10 by 7 size, it's already measured out for you.
Nice.
So you can either do it like as the 10 by 7 acrylic tray, box pillow, inset. I mean, there's a lot of different finishing options for it.
Ah, love it, love it.
I love. So, and then sticking with the smaller butterflies, here's the peacock butterfly, which I think is just so fun for fall. And then we've got the blue-gray butterfly. And this also, this one, it can be sized to fit 5 by 5. So if you want to do it in the Rachel Berry jewel box, you could.
Yes, or one of the
or the acrylic.
the new Planet Earth totes.
Yes,
They'd be really
that would be
cute in
great
that.
for
I
it.
should have brought some of those over here. I didn't. We talked about it briefly.
And then here's the fall. This is called the fall butterfly.
So pretty.
And then here's all the 13 sizes. So there's the 13 mesh for the fall. Here's the pink and green.
So pretty.
Oh, here's the green. This is the green butterfly. This has been a huge bestseller, big
Really
seller.
pretty.
And then the smaller guy is right back here, which I think would go great with your green bag.
I know. I think now. Oh, yeah. Let's back up to this for a minute. Let's see what little guys could go in here because I think this would be really
cute
fun.
too.
We should have done some mix and matching before we started.
I know you could too.
Here, this is gonna look really good
Yeah,
in there.
that would look really good.
Now I have all these things in my lap. You wanna Vanna
I'll
White
hold this.
that
I'll
guy?
Vanna White it.
So these are the larger Planet Earth boat totes that are like $66, I think. They're ridiculously affordable. For Needlepoint, we always have to do that. And it holds a 6 by 6. And so that would be so pretty
Yeah,
in
that would
there.
look really nice.
Please,
Really pretty.
If you are calling a butterfly, please be very specific about the mesh size that you would like.
Oh,
and the
thank
size.
you.
There's multiple sizes.
Yes,
Yeah,
so
like, say
Karen's
large
saying green
13.
butterfly, if you can say the small 18 mesh or
Or-
the large 13 mesh. I see Ann saying the blue butterfly on the wall. That's pretty easy. I'll just hand that one over. There we go. Okay, where's your pink guy? Because that would be really cute in this one. Now this one we'd have to order for you.
Yes. Oh, that would go great.
Look
Yeah,
at
that
how
fits.
pretty that would be. So that's the Planet Earth hot pink. And
It could even go in the light pink too, or is that the?
yeah, that'd be cute too.
Yeah. Oh, the pink and green. Yeah.
That one would be really cute in there too. So the ones that Kristi's partially stitched, we would have to order. But again, you can order them and at the discount. The other bag that we have highlighted quite a bit around here is this Rifle Paper Company garden tote.
So cute.
And a lot of these could be done to
That'd be
fit
really
on the
cute.
pocket. Would be really, really fun. So, I don't know if there's others that, yeah, the butterflies are a fan favorite. This guy, yeah, look how cute that would be.
That'd
And
be
like
really
the
cute for the Valentine.
garden party with the butterfly, you know, it all just kind of jives beautifully. So, yay. So I think it's a good time to introduce our exclusive.
Yes. Yes.
So Kristi knew she was coming here for a while. Like we've been talking about this since like last fall,
Yes.
I think.
Yes.
And then she's just like a delight to work with because I don't think it was us being like, oh, Kristi is coming. We should do something extra special, which we should have done. But we're like just always just rolling around here, doing the best we can. And Kristi's like, how about I do an exclusive for you?
Yes.
And you brought us a couple different ideas,
Mm-hmm.
and then Liz and Kelly and I like mold and whatever. So the end result, let me find it, is a brand new butterfly was born that of course is in the wool and the floss colorways.
Turned out so great.
So who's the original artist?
So
of these?
Catherine Carty is the artist who does all the butterflies, and these are based on her watercolor.
So pretty. So did she do the original art, or did you change the colorways of a piece that was existing?
So for this one, for your butterfly, it's based on, I think it's like a mauve and a green, and I think I sent it to you as an example, and then I talked to Catherine to ask her if it was okay if I changed the colors, and she said absolutely, and then that's how we came to this lovely design.
It's so pretty. So Liz very nicely stitched this. Of course, I say she stitched it very nicely, and she did. But I think the conversation went more like, well, I get to stitch it right, because she loved it so much. So she stitched this up. We have a stitch guide that will be included complimentary with it. However, as you can see, like, it's not crazy wild stitches. Like Liz told me, and I looked at it a little bit, it's a lot of tent stitch, a lot of skip tent, a lot of a few road stitches. So the stitch guide comes with. Yes.
The wool and the floss is only available in the 18 mesh.
The wool and floss is only available in the 18 mesh. And I'm hoping it's okay with everyone. I said this earlier. Because it's an exclusive to us, it is not discounted. So I know everything else is 20% off that we're showing you today, canvas-wise. We also ordered a number of these bags. These are the bucket bags that we have.
So great.
That I love, and we've had a lot of people walk out with these today or order ones today. So they come with what I call a temporary strap, because at some point you could needlepoint a strap with this beautiful spring green, but in the short term, this bag tag, sorry, we threw this on here at the last minute. This bag tag can hang from it, and the green bag is fantastic. So yeah, so this is a shop favorite. The bag actually comes with a really great tassel on it, and it is 100% leather. It has this individual pouch that comes out on the inside, so it can be one big open space or the pouch, and I'm trying to find a price tag, because people usually like to know price tags. $166 for the bag. So, and I have a number of these in stock because I knew this was coming. We've shown off this purse before. When the purse came in, I said to Liz, should we hold back these bags because it'll work really well with Kristi's butterfly? Liz is like, we sure should. So we are just rolling out this colorway today because we love the butterfly.
Yeah, it's a great bag.
So it worked out beautifully. So we have loved these butterflies forever. The other butterfly that I love, oh, we didn't talk about the threads. We are pulling together thread kits for it. So the threads are really pretty. So there are the threads. You've got a little radiance, a little painter's shimmer, and yeah, so we have, to my knowledge, I can't remember how many of these butterflies we have in the building.
25.
Say 25.
25 or so.
Kelly's indicating that maybe
If we need to order more, it'll be like, oh, you have more?
I have more.
You have so much
Don't worry.
confidence in us.
I know what I'm dealing with. I have more for
She's
you.
like,
Don't
if
worry.
Melissa says 25, I'm ordering 50. Melissa doesn't have as much
That's
confidence in
exactly-
herself as I
That's
do.
exactly what I did. So you have 24 in stock extra. So
That's hysterical.
there you go.
Okay.
You're welcome.
So, yes.
She's my friend. Kristi's my friend.
I'm always like, well,
She knows.
nobody likes it. I never get it. So, anyways, thank you for that. So,
You're
yes.
welcome, you're welcome.
So,
Sorry.
the only side note, which isn't a huge deal, because I know most everybody has something else to stitch, is and we've got lots more to show you guys, but you are traveling and won't be home until
Yes.
the first week of September or second week of September.
We're gonna get home end of August, and it's gonna take me a week probably to decompress from being in the Airstream with my family for
Yes.
almost a month. So yes, beginning of September is when
Yeah,
things
so
start
if
shipping out.
we sell more butterflies than we have, they'll be here in like 4 or 5
Yeah,
weeks.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
no big deal.
And we'd have to get more thread if everyone likes the threads.
Oh yeah, the threads are
It
gonna
all
be
works
hard.
out
really
Yeah.
It
well
all works
together.
out great. Good.
So, yes, and I don't know how many bags people ordered. I think I had like 6 or 8.
The
So,
thing that's really nice too is there's a lot of other, like, if you're waiting on your canvas, there's a lot of other great initial dig canvases.
Yes.
so
Yeah.
we'll show
There's
one
more
more.
things.
We'll show one more butterfly because I love this butterfly. This one's on 13 mesh, and it obviously is in patriotic mode. And yes, as always, I will mention I'm a 4th of July girl, and I just think it's so cute. I love this one too. So that one we hadn't shown yet. So where shall we go next?
Let's see.
I'll take away the sepia.
Do you want to show? I mean, this one is so great.
This is so cute. I showed this off last week on unboxing. This is Jeannie Cressie's. I'm not sure if Jeannie's watching. And I said, I would love to hold on to this until Kristi gets here so Kristi can see it and we can show it off again. So what's interesting is this looks so much smaller than this. Like it's an optical illusion. There's red with a little bit of raspberry, would you say? What color would you say is popping through there?
I mean, it's like a pinky. It's like a dark pink kind
It's
of
got a
with
blue
a
undertone.
Yeah.
So it is very pretty. But so this is Jeannie's finished one, and Kristi came in and she's like, "Oh my gosh, that's so cute as a
It's
pouch."
so great.
So what size is this?
This is 6x3. Or no, it's not. It's
Is it the acrylic clutch size?
It is the acrylic clutch
So
size.
it's like
That's
4
exactly-
1/4
yeah,
by
4
6
1/4.
1/2 or
Yes,
something like
yeah,
that.
It's a crazy dimension.
So it was designed, obviously, to go into that acrylic clutch,
Yes,
which we
it is.
sell. A lot of
Yes.
people source them other places. But it's been made into this cute
It's so
little
cute.
zipper
Yeah.
pouch. So our finisher put this darling fabric on the inside, and the designer herself went, "Oh, that's so cute," when she
know.
saw it. So thank you for Jeannie for letting us
Thank
hold on
you.
to this. We
I
will
know.
send it
Yeah, I
back
wanna
tomorrow.
stitch this my sample in that color for it. It's
So are
great.
these the only two, I shouldn't say
Um,
only two, are these the two colors that piece comes in?
In stock right now, and then there's a blue, white, and red one. So
Oh, that's right.
the blue. So the other one, the background is blue, the stripe is red, and then they've got the white. So
So cute.
yeah,
Yes, Kelly?
it's really good.
Could we just go back to the exclusive for 1 minute?
Sure.
And say the price of that again, as well as the design size.
I don't know if I ever said the price. Liz, can you tell me the price? You're down
Yes,
I
that
heard
way.
you say
74.
166 when I watched
For the
that
bag,
picture.
for the
77.
bag.
77 for the canvas.
So 166 is the
size.
leather purse. This is 77. Those gray tick marks, if you choose to do it as a square, are 5 by 5.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. If
Um,
you want to do it as a square.
So then that would be doing the background when Liz stitched our sample, back to sample. She just did a little bit of shadow stitching around. So it ends up being probably, I don't have a measurement here,
It's
but probably
close to
4.5
that width,
by 4.5 by
4 and
4,
3/4.
maybe, something like
Like I
that.
went kind of out to her marks.
Okay.
You know, so it's close to that size.
Yeah.
It's probably a little, not as tall.
Well, here, I could,
Well,
we
wait,
could
it's
also
still
do
the
something
same.
very scientific.
Because I went a few out because I wanted that to show.
I don't want the bag to knock over the tripod. I'm waiting for me to do that one day. So yeah, so she just did a little shadow stitching. There you go. Does that answer most of our questions, I think?
Oh, I'm not- oh, yeah.
I think so.
Cal?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yes,
I
yep.
think
Okay.
you hit 'em.
I think so.
Okay, perfect. The stitch guide is included in the price. Threads are separate, bag is separate. There we go. So when we were in Round Top, our friend Patty bought herself a cowboy hat.
Yes.
And I bought myself a jean jacket, which is really fabulous, you guys. I almost wore it today, except for we didn't talk about the fact that your roots in creating art are in the quilt
Yes.
side of things.
Yes.
So we'll get to these in a second.
Yeah,
That's where I was
sure.
really going.
Yeah.
But I wore this dress intentionally because A, I knew there was a lot of pink on the wall behind me, and B, I felt like it kind of looked like a quilt
Yeah, it
design.
is. It's really great.
So,
It's really
and
nice.
so tell us like a Reader's Digest version of the quilting background of Kristi Larson.
I'll say I was a corporate graphic designer for over 10 years. Got super burnt out. Found an amazing fabric store in Dallas called City Craft. It's no longer open, but she had quilting lessons and sewing lessons, and I took a quilt class and fell in love with it. And so I started sewing and quilting on my off time of work, and then I got burnt out from work and quit my job and was like, I'm gonna be a quilt pattern designer. And so I started a line of quilt patterns, and then I was doing commission quilts for people, and I did that for 2014 to 2020, so 6 years I was in the quilting world, and I published a book called Southwest Modern in 2017 that has 18 quilt projects
No, it's okay.
based in West Texas and New Mexico vibe, basically. And then I got into needlepoint after I had my oldest in 2018. I started stitching because I was a new mom and a whole bunch of medical things happened that I'm not going to get into, but I started needlepointing, and then I really transitioned 100% my business in like 2020, and then released my first collection in 21. So here we go.
So, and if you want to know more, like a longer version, a more detailed version of Kristi's backstory, you can head on over to YouTube.
Yes.
And go to Pointing It Out
Yes.
podcast.
Yes.
I believe Megan
Yes,
interviewed
Megan
you.
interviewed me. Yeah,
So,
it was great. I had a really fun time with it.
Yeah, so Megan and I love doing the podcast. It was so much fun. Unfortunately, we're just both so busy right now. And occasionally people say, oh, Are you and Megan still friends? Yes, we're still very good friends. I talked to her 2 days ago, as a matter of fact. We just both, there's only so many hours in a day. So I know she spent a long time talking with you,
Yeah.
and it was really
Yeah,
fun.
it was
I
great.
did pull a piece over here. A lot of your quilt-inspired things are, sorry, I'm reaching on the floor, are on our wall across the way. They will be on our website later. And I know this technically, would you call this a quilt-inspired piece?
100%.
Okay.
Yes.
So I pulled this because the colors are fantastic. And is there a name for this style of
I
quilt?
mean, that's kind of I don't know. It's like a string quilt. I can't remember the technical term for putting these blocks together, but a lot of people will. It's like using strips of fabric to create the shapes. The quilt blocks, basically. So like you could do like this is one quilt block.
Gotcha.
Like there's one, here's one, and then you sew all four together to get this design
So those
style.
are the corners
Yes.
that are meeting. And I just thought it'd be really pretty in this square tray. The square tray is 9.5 by 9.5 display, but this, and I think this is 10 by 10.
That's 10 by 10.
But,
on 13.
you know, very easy to stitch it to the right size. So you want to stitch it to 9.5 by 9.5 and leave yourself a couple of rows to fit into the back of this kind of picture frame style tray. This is one of the cheapest finishing options around, $72. So I just thought, there we go. This would be so cute in there. And I guess, you know, I love a good blue and green, but like that acidy green with those blues are just really, really pretty together. So.
And the colors for this canvas was inspired by a book that I read to my boys at night called Hello Little Crowd, I think is what the name, but I did, like I was looking at this book and staring at it because I read it to him for bedtime, I think for like 2 months in a row, and I pulled the colors from the book
Oh my gosh, I
for
love it.
this, so.
It's always so fun to hear where designers pick up their color inspiration or design inspiration from. So here you are with your quilt background, combining that with your mom background, and then there you go.
Yeah.
So I love that. So I was alluding to earlier the fact that we spent this time in Round Top together. I have no interest in ever owning a pair of cowboy boots, but if I did, I might own these. I mean, how cute are these? So this is the 18 mesh version.
And I would love to see someone do like little pearl beads for the on the boot.
Cute.
Yeah, that's kind of exactly my thought when I did the
Really
ostrich
cute.
pattern. And this is Catherine Carty. So again, the same artist of the butterfly. This is her. These cowboy boots are based on her watercolor. So
this
that's
is
part
the
of Catherine's collection.
18 mesh version. So this could be like a pillow inset. You can maybe make it a shaped stand up. It's about 7 by 5 when all said and done. But I feel like I remember you telling me last year, these come in 3 colors, so we'll show you all 3 colorways.
Yes.
Did you tell me you've had people do shaped pillows
Yes.
with
and
the 13 mesh version?
shaped pillows, and I think another friend was like, she wants to do a stocking
Oh, cute.
as well. So
Sorry,
But a
which
lot of people
looking
do
for,
shape
Miss
pillows.
Megan?
The hot pink butterfly that you showed in that nice pink bag.
We showed Kristi's stitched version, which we'll
So
have
it's-
to order.
it's not in stock, but
Yeah, I was gonna say.
so
Good.
maybe-
So the hot pink and white, put that down and we'll get the number in a second. But I love the idea of the shaped pillow. Shaped pillows seem to be everywhere now in home decor, like outside of the needlepoint world. And keep in mind, when you do a shaped pillow or a circular pillow, which in fact is a shaped pillow, it has to be gusseted. It has to be a boxed pillow.
Okay. I think Kelly's stitching one for her daughter.
And
for
that's gonna
college.
be her college pillow.
Yeah.
I haven't started yet. She picked it out when Kristi was here last year.
And which color did she pick?
That color.
The blue one. So her daughter Madeline, yes, this is for Madeline, has been a Western rider, yes, and also is a Swiftie. So there's a little like overlap there, but there is also available in this gorgeous green as well. So green, pink,
And then pink.
and blue. So, but all 3, oh, hold on. Just pointing something out. The blue and the green, the toe points, oh gosh, you're seeing it backwards. The toe points this way.
Yes.
And-
then the pink points the other way.
Yes.
And then this is again based on Catherine's artwork, but I think once I reorder these, I'm gonna have the pink point the same direction as the other
Oh, because
two
you can
booths.
flip it for the design
Yes.
purposes.
So
Gotcha.
that's been feedback from a couple
So
stitchers.
if the way the boot points is of particular detail to you, please let us know, because you're seeing it backwards and we need to make sure you're gonna order something that points the right way, or that it's available to order in the way you want it pointed. But I guess most people probably don't care, but let's just pointing that out. So while we're on a Texas theme, I think last year when you were here,
So amazing.
Liz picked out Fueled by Tacos and Margs. What's also amazing, and I am a person who lives in a glass house who's going to throw stones and say that Liz got this last year, and the really amazing part is she finished it and she turned it in for finishing. These are things that the people in the under this roof don't always do.
That doesn't bring me joy all the time.
We love to start. We don't always get around to the finish, and then sometimes we forget to turn them in to finish. But this is Liz's version.
It looks
She's
so good.
done. We were trying to.
Oh, I can get the stitch if you want.
It's
big
like
open
it's a
T-stitch.
spread out T-stitch for the background, and it's really good. And she
looks
did her
amazing.
letters in velvet, which is something we recommend quite often because the velvet pops forward and things can come off the page. So if you too are fueled by Tacos and Margs, this is in the building, and this came back from finishing, I think, just last week. Yeah.
I did some conniving to get it in time for the event.
And then be sure to, I mean, the little charms that you added to it, like when I
I-
saw those, I was like, this is the most amazing thing. I mean, the charms make it, I mean, it's just like the best thing
And
ever.
those are just the finishers. You didn't pick this
I
up, did
hunted
you?
those charms
you
down
did?
because of the request to have it by August
It's
6th.
so
I said I will get the
good.
ridiculous accoutrements. Just you
So
make it.
cute.
I mean,
You're beautiful.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
it's like I saw that and I was like, this is amazing. It's so great.
So cute.
like they
so
made
great.
it pretty and kind of a little bit sophisticated. I had to bring it down to Liz and put plastic charms on there.
Okay, I see somebody's asking if this comes in other colors. Did you guys
We already
answer
I
that?
said, yep, and it's on the web, it should be on the website.
Perfect.
Just search bucket bag.
Okay, this color I don't think is on the website,
Correct,
so we're gonna have to
There it
finagle
is.
that.
Open T-stitch.
Yeah.
Easy, it's
So
hard.
that
Actually,
other,
you know what? They might not even be on the website right now.
that's
because
what I
added
was
that.
wondering.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it is navy, royal blue, hot pink,
Red.
red,
Oh,
taupe,
Deep dark green.
dark
Dark
green.
green,
I think that's it right now. We have had a few requests to order them in navy, so we're gonna be doing that, but those are not in the building yet. The open T-stitch that Liz chose for her background is in one of our favorite background books. Again, we love this book because it's about the size of your hand. Timmy Schultz and Jan Diedrich have written this book. This is one of their 3 books that are currently available, and we love it. Okay, what haven't we talked about yet?
Do you want to talk about, we can show
Your
the
cherries.
cherries.
Yes, we are in Michigan. And so these are from a different artist of yours.
So this is Jacinda, my other artist. And I've been working on this forever, it seems like, but I started beating this, the canvas at the Beat the Heat retreat at Megan's shop. And I'm gonna add more red to this, and then I'm gonna add a burgundy border. So my thought process is I want this to be a red leather clutch with red handles. So I'm making it bigger than what the canvas actually is, because it's originally 5x5.
And you were working on this when we were in Round Top.
Yes, I was working on it around
Because
top.
I have this kind of like a laid stitch plaid border that I like to add to things, so I had sent that to Kristi,
Yeah,
but she
yeah.
wanted to keep it a little simpler, and
So.
it is really pretty. So this is 18 mesh, and it starts out as 5x5.
5x5.
Does it have the red border on it?
It
to
does.
start with?
It has a
Okay.
red border on it, but I just made it, I'm making it bigger. So basically, so my phone can fit in it whenever I decide to use it for date night. It's
I
my
love
phone
it.
will not fit in it right now.
And it also comes in a clutch size. So that one, the 5x5 was on 18 mesh.
Yes.
This is on 13 mesh. Our dear friend Amy Poor is currently stitching this, and I think she's going to put her initials down the middle. But it is really pretty. So if you have any ties to Michigan, Traverse City is in northern Michigan and regularly referred to as the cherry capital of the world. So anytime we're at market and we see something with cherries on it, we're like, oh, we need to have that. But this is fantastic.
Well, I'll say a little sneak peek for fall market
Yes.
is that this will be
Yes.
a bag strap.
Yay!
Yes.
Success.
Yay!
Good. That's
It's in the
exciting.
works for
That's
bag straps,
exciting.
so
We
we're
love it.
Yes.
Okay. So, cherries. Oh, well, we were talking about the butterflies. We should have shown these off. Sorry. So we're going back to the butterflies because this is too good not to show. When you were here last year, how many of these did we sell? Like
I mean, y'all.
30?
Yes.
Something ridiculous.
Yes.
So cute. These are designed to be a koozie insert. How
Yes.
cute would that be? Have you made any of these yourself?
I did. Yeah, mine's sitting in the koozie.
Okay, so I have like 5 of these. So I talk about these all the time. These are from Evergreen. And Anna is very clever. They are leather. These are real leather, I think.
Yes.
I think they're real leather.
She's at the pyramids right now.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
it's
I
real
wish I was
leather.
with her.
And it is lined in wool. And for those of you that didn't used to own a knitting shop, I will let you know that wool is a natural insulator. So it is perfect for these koozies. And this is so cute in there. Last summer when you were here, we had the cutest little rattan bag
Yes,
that I
yes.
can't get anymore,
Yes.
which is heartbreaking.
Yes.
Thank you, tariffs. Sorry. So there we go. So these, this cute little butterfly is still here.
And I've seen someone, I think it was this past week, somebody finished this as a bag tag.
Of course, we
And it
darling.
looked great. It looked really, really good. So that's another option.
I
for
I
that.
love the whole bag tag thing. It's
Yes.
like it's instant gratification, and then you get to show it
Yes,
off
all the time.
to the whole world, so the whole
Yeah.
world can be like, oh,
Yeah.
what is that? Where'd you get that? And you can
Yeah.
say, do you want to learn how to needlepoint? So yeah, and then Emily. Did you say you finished this last year, Emily? So again, back to, we all are surrounded by needlepoint. We're stitching all the time, but we don't always finish things. And even if we finish them, we don't necessarily finish them, if that makes any sense. So did you get this last year when Kristi was here, I think? And so this is the Monarch. And Emily added this amazing turquoise background. Is this piece here? I can't
Well, I
remember.
didn't-
Yeah, it's right behind.
It's behind Kristi.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
You go. It's like you worked at a needlepoint store at one point. You put that off the wall so well. So this looks like there's no way that this would ever fit in here, but most of her butterflies fit perfectly into the Rachel Berry clutches. And what you might not fully be able to appreciate, I'm going to try to show it sideways. She beaded
It looks so
almost the entire butterfly. It's black velvet, and then
Black
everything
velvet
else is
and then
beads.
That's great.
It's
Pretty
fantastic.
awesome.
So
Love it.
last night, as in classic Emily mode,
Yeah.
she's like, "Oh, maybe I'll just whip up that finish," and she did, and it looks
Well,
fantastic.
it's super easy. I mean, you could take it out right now.
Yep.
I had it because I was too lazy to cut the canvas before.
Well,
So
because
I
it's
cut it last night and I
It's
put
a
it
little
in my
That's
bag.
perfect.
really
Wow.
scary to
It's
cut the
all done.
canvases. So yeah, so as Christine Kingston educated us like 3 or 4 years ago, if I pinch this right now, the whole thing would just pop right out, but it's really in there securely. Like it's never gonna fall out, but then you can like wardrobe your Rachel Berry clutches.
Yeah.
So that is fantastic, Emily. You did an amazing job, So,
But
so you're gonna show off that hot mess.
Yes.
Beads from
Hot
here
mess
are
comes in 2 different sizes, so we'll.
so this is the 5x5 on 18. Hot mess.
So great, and I love the colors. And I pulled it to go with, this is one of the Medina Market totes we have. This is the medium size, the orange handles. And look at how fun that would
looks
be.
really good.
So again, another conversation starter. Like you're walking around and people are like, oh my God, that's hysterical. That woman's carrying a bag that says hot mess. I mean, I love it.
I mean, but
love
that's, I'm like, that's, I feel like how 99%
Like-
of people roll.
Yeah,
So.
so
Yeah,
good.
I have a big turris that says it.
Yes, so we have, I think, just one of this size bag left, I think. So, oh, we have that other little cute thing,
No,
hold on.
there's a few of them. They all
No,
Can we
I'm,
get the one
I'm,
up?
all of a sudden, can you get the one right
Yes,
above your head? Because
yes.
I can't get that other little rattan tote anymore, but.
You want this one?
Yeah.
That's
But
great.
this is one of the few that I still have left, so if for anyone was like, oh, I wish that butterfly purse that Melissa was talking about was still available, the one I was talking about wasn't, but this is the perfect size for it. It has a navy blue liner, so I don't think I can get any more of these, so there we go.
That's really cute.
But yeah, it's the same like vibe as
Yeah.
the one we had
Yeah.
last year. But this one's here and the other one isn't, so there we go. Okay, What else do you have? Oops, Kelly's got something.
Just
Yes.
a reminder when you're showing things, like when you know there's going to be multiple versions. Like one of my new favorite canvases of yours is the pineapple that comes in different versions.
So let's
Can you
announce
start
that
off
ahead
by
of
saying
time.
like small, medium?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, sorry, Kel.
It's okay.
I should know that. Well, I'm going to show you guys something that comes in 2 different colorways. So we just talked about these totes, so we've got this tote again. And Kristi does this sign, 13 mesh, and of course it says Needlepoint Stash, and this is the navy version, and it also comes in
Here's the pink.
Pink.
Pink stripes.
so really cute. What's the measurement of this? Do you know? I have a ruler here.
Yeah, I can tell you though. I
I'm
should
just
know this.
wondering. and I think
It's like 5 3/4.
well, you can make it to 6 if you
could.
want it.
6 by
Can do anything.
3.5.
So, but you could make it to 6 by 3 by not stitching some of the stripes and adding
yes.
a little bit, and those Rachel Berry
Yeah.
pop-in pouches.
Oh,
So
yeah, that's
cute.
true.
That would be
Because
really
there's a
good.
pink one and there's a
Yes.
blue one, and I think this would be darling in there because a
That's
lot of
only
us.
if your
are-
stuff would spin.
Yeah, I think that's so cute that you guys think that. Like your stash, like your money you're gonna spend, like
yeah.
Well,
Money
it could
to
just
spend
be
on
the
needlepoint.
current needlepoint
my
stash that
essentials
I'm working
stash
on.
will work in there.
that I'm working on. Okay, so I had some other signs. What do we do with the rest of our signs? Do we bury
signs are
those?
right here.
Okay.
Here's some.
And these are the sport
Oh,
things.
those are the sport things. Okay, so here's more signage.
Okay.
And then sports.
here.
And then there's
These
also more
sports.
signs. Here.
Yes.
Okay, so this is another one that we have sold a bunch of. If you are making something for your special little one maybe, or anyone who's a Disney fan, because these are, would you say, Disney inspired lettering?
Yes, I think so.
I mean, that's how I see it.
Yeah.
Anyways, that could be from my scrapbooking days. I used to be a scrapbooker. We all have a craft in our back pocket. But You Are Magic, I think, is darling. We did this last year in a lot of trays. I had a hot pink tray that I can't get anymore. But yeah, this is.
I have
super
it finished as a box pillow with like a
Cute.
bluish plaid fabric around it. And for my boys' room, it's really cute.
So cute.
Yeah.
And this is on 18 mesh. This comes, doesn't this come in 2 different?
This
Mesh
one's
sizes
just
or
no,
just
this
one?
is just one.
We
Okay.
had people stitch in different colors too.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, Lisa did in purple.
so apparently I'm dramatic. We've had a few flossettes make this maybe for their daughters. And a lot of people have changed like the colorway to be the dramatic person's favorite colors.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. So did Lisa do hers as a tray? Is that what I
I think
remember?
so. I think she did put it in acrylic. Or no, wait, it
No,
might be
that's
a
when she
sign.
did the ruffle around it or whatever. She made it a
Yeah,
sign.
a
Oh,
sign.
cute.
She made it a sign with like purple gingham because she changed it to all purple because
purple.
her daughter likes purple.
And who else was
That's
making
awesome.
it?
Jody did
Jody.
it too.
Okay, couldn't remember if
Figure-
it
I
was.
thought Janet might be, but I don't want Robin to have a meltdown.
Well, I thought it was crossing my mind that maybe
Robin would
Kelly.
be very dramatic. about it.
Kelly was
dramatic about
making it maybe for her daughter, who isn't necessarily totally dramatic in real life, but she is an actor, and this would be very appropriate. So,
Yeah, we do need to do that.
this, I'm looking for it behind me.
It's right, it's down
There we
Oh,
go.
yes.
Oops,
I got it.
thank you. I didn't think this guy fell off the wall. Huh. Oh, that's cute.
I know, some of our favorites we put on the wall.
I know, so I'm back there digging around, so go ahead.
So this one's Lover of Canceled Plans. This has always been a consistent bestseller.
It speaks to me,
Yes.
that's for sure. I'm like, oh, I get to stay home and stitch instead of going to a party where I'm not going to
Yeah.
know anybody.
Yeah, yeah, and this is 9 by 7. And then this past market, I debuted the sister canvas, Lover of Midnights.
Yeah, that doesn't speak to me so much.
I
but-
kind of like T Swift,
That's what I was
not
thinking, yeah, Swift.
Taylor Swift, or if you're a night owl, kind of, one or the other. So anyway,
Really cute.
so
Those,
that's-
the navy and the, it's almost the color of your dress.
It
The
is,
navy
it is.
and the purple together are
Yes,
fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah, I like them as companion.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this one's really cute too. This one I have not seen before. I don't know if I just haven't noticed or if this is newer. House rules, please leave by 9. Shoes are optional. Love it. This would be totally like my beach house.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like, yay, we have to like go to bed kind of early so we can get up kind of early so we can enjoy the sunshine on the beach. So I love it. And then classic, do you think that most people are stitching this in the golds, or were you doing this more so they could change up the colors because they're kind of neutral?
I mean, it's kind of both. I imagine it being in golds, like just real sparkly fun. But yeah, people could definitely stitch it in a different color
Yes. So
to
Mr.
go
and
maybe with their
Mrs.
wedding colors or however their house is decorated.
And I
So.
think the way you've done it, it would be easy to change at least the Mr. and Mrs. to Mr. and Mr. I don't know if you could do Mrs. and Mrs. That we might not have space for that, but.
And then I left room so people could put a date if they wanted to, the anniversary date
nice.
as well.
I love it.
So,
Really cute.
yes.
Okay. And then for our bar carts, maybe,
Yes.
different colors and different drinks. And it might not always be bar carts. There's some other things going on. So Smile, there's Bubbly. So these are 13 mesh. Do you know the size offhand? We're gonna
will
double
tell you.
check. And then
This 7, what is it?
7 by 4-ish.
almost 7 by 4.
And Smile, there's Rosé. This would be my daughter's pick. Smile, there's Margs. That's my latest drink. I'm not drinking too much these days, but a good margarita. Oh my gosh, my daughter's boyfriend, who's been around for about a year, we found out around Christmas that when he was in college, he spent a good deal of time being a bartender. Poor guy hasn't gotten a moment's of rest since. He makes the world's best margaritas. Of course, he makes his own simple syrup,
Yeah.
and he's juicing the limes by hand, and oh, it's delicious. Anyways,
That's awesome.
Smile, there's vodka, and then for maybe the morning after, Smile, there's coffee. So I'm not a coffee drinker, but I know lots of people have really fancy like coffee bars.
Coffee bars.
in
Yeah,
their
I've seen a
house.
lot of people have these finished for their coffee bar, which looks
So
really
cute,
great.
so cute. And I think you did maybe an exclusive one for
I
Megan.
did. Smile, there's Diet Coke.
So
Yes.
that is exclusive to the Needlepoint Clubhouse for some period of time,
Yes.
and then
Yes.
we'll probably all get a crack at it. Okay.
Here's a few more signs.
So boat tote, this is going to be fantastic on any of those Medina rattan bags, or you could put it, of course, on a classic LL Bean tote.
Football season.
Yes.
So this will fit in the acrylic clutch.
So you can take it to
Yes,
the
you
game
can
with
take it
you.
to the game. So.
Classy until kickoff.
Kelly,
Um,
100%.
The green, of course, is going to speak to any football player. If you want to do it in gray, and the gray tone, you can change this to any
Yes,
of your
team colors.
Team colors. I was going
Yes.
to say college colors, but that wasn't
Yes.
the right thing. This one I hadn't seen before. Is this
Yeah.
newish?
Yeah, this one's new. Tailgate Social Club.
Love
I
it.
just thought this would be fun for all the people who love to tailgate. They could have this.
And again, because these are all grayscale, you can change
Yes,
that to your
yes,
team colors.
yes.
The background could be your team colors.
And that's 10 by 7 on 18. And then sticking with the sports themed, I've got a little tennis collection. So this is my new artist, Megan Bowden,
Okay,
based in Louisiana. And so these are based on her paintings that she does at large scale.
got it.
So this is the volley champ,
Love it.
kind of Vouv. And then this is her tennis or pickleball
Cute.
bag with the Vouv champagne bottles. And then this is the disco tennis. 4x4, it's 4-inch round. And this is based on a painting that she has. It's huge. It has like these really big, there's like 3 disco tennis balls painted, but I just took one and used it for the canvas.
So cute. And we were just talking about Vouv bottles. So let's keep on the champagne front, because one of these I haven't seen before. So I think last year when you were here, you were saying this was going to be a new release. I think you were working on this last year.
Yes. I think that came out last spring, so I think the fall.
Maybe you were just
Yes,
stitching it
yes.
because it had just come out. So
Yes.
party, cheers, and wow. So this is the 18 mesh version with all 3 of them, which I love. The color combination is fantastic. But then these are all available separately, and then there's some that are like similar to that, but not on that one. So there's
Cheers.
cheers all by itself on 18 mesh, and there's party.
Here's party.
And here's wow. But this one, these two are new to my eyes anyways. Here's Mr. and Mrs., which would be a really fantastic wedding gift. And then something that'll speak to all of us. How fun is this? The NDLPT champagne. So darn cute. Love it. Okay. What else do we have? Oh, I know.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
This.
Both, but
Okay.
yeah.
And don't forget about the one behind you.
Oh, there
Yes.
it is. I was looking for it. I was like,
Okay,
there's a
so this one comes in 3 different sizes, 2 different mesh sizes. So there is the pineapple, and this is the small pineapple. And you know the
All right, so
side
I would
offhand?
say this is the, yeah. I think it's 3x2.
So let's just double check. I
No,
think it might be bigger
or,
than
or
that.
it's 3
So I'm putting
by
Kristi on the spot. I'll
3
say.
by 4. 3 by
3 by 4.
3 by 4.
So that is 18 mesh on 3 by 4. The background color is so good. There may have been a joke around here about whether we should hang it on the wall this way or this way. So, you know, there's an urban legend here in Grosse Pointe. I'm not going to touch
no.
that
It's
one.
not just
It's
in
not
Grosse
Grosse
Pointe.
Pointe.
I know, but I said that urban legend is here in Grosse Pointe. So 5.5 by, I know it's everywhere. 5.5 by 7.5. 5.5 by 7.5.
You do?
Well, I've heard rumor of it. I don't know anything. Naughty girls. There's the 13
And then here's
mesh.
the 13 mesh.
So cute. But it is the sign of welcome. So I do love a good pineapple. And a little side note, which is going to be much more G-rated, is if any of you, did any of your families watch Psych? Like, do you know the show
No,
Psych?
yes, but no.
So my son was obsessed with the show Psych. And apparently, every single episode of the show Psych has a pineapple in it.
Oh, that's amazing.
And so then once we heard that, I think we have all 7 seasons on DVD. Once we heard that, then that was the game we
That
were
was like,
watching
you
it.
had
We
to.
had to
Absolutely.
find the pineapple. So,
Absolutely.
sorry, this is 10 by 7,
Yes.
10 by 7. So this would be a fantastic pillow. Any of these would be a great sign. So,
Yep.
yay. Okay, and those were Jacinda as well?
Yes, this is Jacinda.
And where does she live in Dallas?
She's outside the Dallas area.
Okay.
Yes.
So another good Texan. So the 8x8 songbirds, is that what you call this one?
Springtime birds.
Springtime birds, sorry. So pretty. And this is the 18 mesh.
And then up above
I don't think you
is
can
the
see it.
12.
I'll grab it.
Okay.
I got it. We're just gonna say we're gonna have to put this wall back together because this is gonna be the unboxing wall tomorrow. And there's the 13 mesh version, which is basically the same but with that fantastic border on it.
Yes.
So good. So
Yes.
those are the songbirds. The butterflies you can see behind me, that's the 13 mesh version. Did you start out with a 13 or the 18?
No, I started with the 18. 18
So-
mesh first.
And I think there's a stitch guide and needlepoint now for one of them, or am I completely making that up?
For the pink and green butterfly, which,
Oh.
the large canvas, which I don't know.
I think that's right. In my
Is
little pile.
it?
Pink and green.
There's a stitch guide and needlepoint. Yes, and then yes.
Okay. I thought this one was for some reason.
So this is in the needlepoint now, and I can't remember which issue.
That's
I think It
okay.
was like 2 issues ago.
Yeah, that's documented on their website, so people
Okay.
can pop into that. But this butterfly is 18 mesh or 13 mesh, and this is butterfly migration. And for those of you that may have purchased your Taylor Studio monogram, it will fit in perfectly down here. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, hop on over to our website and search Taylor Studios. But her monogram will fit perfectly in there. This piece I hadn't seen before, and I was oohing and eyeing over this yesterday. So, what kind of berries are these?
Cranberry. So this is cranberry wreath.
we go, thank you.
And then this is Catherine Carty again. This is based on her watercolor. She did kind of like a Christmas collection. So, and I think this was based on. I can't remember if this is based on a pattern, and I took it and. I can't remember if she actually did a wreath or if I just took a section and then created the wreath.
Well, it's very
but
pretty.
yeah, it's-
And this is something else that I picture, maybe a large monogram in the middle. Would be just a beautiful, beautiful gift for someone.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk Mardi Gras.
Yes.
I thought this was so fun. These were new last market? Is that what you
Yes,
told
Spring
me?
Market. So this is Megan Bowden, based on her
So cute.
her paintings.
So they are, I'm going to give you a general size with the feathers included. There are 3 of them. So that is the the purple mask
This is-
that
yes.
Kristi just showed you.
Purple mask.
And they are 6 by 6.5-ish on 18 mesh. And here is the green mask. And of course, classic Mardi Gras colors. I had to send a picture of this to my daughter because I might need to stitch this for her. You know, sorry, I'm reaching for the threads. Allie and I both went to school in New Orleans, and I totally see this mask being all done. Actually, will you hold the mask for me?
Yes.
Because I've run out of hands, and I pulled 4 colors of radiance, which I'm not showing very well. Let me try this. Oh, okay, maybe we need 4 hands to show this off. So, whoops, see, I'm just, oh my gosh. There we go. I pulled all these colors of fireworks and radiance, and I just think it's gonna be fantastic. So, I can reorder that for myself, but I think it's really
look
pretty.
really nice.
So, I was debating what to do with the feathers. I hadn't quite figured that out yet, but I would do the mask and the bead in between the feathers all in those sparkles, and it'd be delicious.
Oh, and then here's the king cake, basically, is in
In the
Louisiana.
state, in the shape of the state of Louisiana. So
Yes.
not very many people can say they've lived in a state shaped like
Right.
a hand and a foot,
There you
but I
go.
can. So there we go.
Yes.
I loved it, loved it, loved it. Okay, you're gonna have to explain all of this to me.
Okay, sure. So this is Catherine Carty ranch water, basically. So like, I think Texans love a ranch water, which is basically like tequila with Topo Chico and lime.
Okay.
Basically, and then Lone River is kind of like, you know how like the hard seltzer drinks are like all the rage now. Like what is there, the
Like
High Noon and
White Claw.
White Claw. So I think Lone River is that version.
it's
Got
really-
it.
but it's not as sweet. It's so much better.
Oh, is it? Because I haven't tried it yet.
It's
but
better, but it's
okay.
hard to get up here in
But
the
is it
Midwest.
Well, yeah.
like that ranch water
Yeah.
you do?
Yeah. it's
So
like the
this
ranch
is
water,
this is
Very much like
called
that.
Ranch Water. This is based on Catherine's painting, her watercolors. So I've had a lot of people say like, oh, I can't wait to stitch this and put this in our bar
really
or put it in their house.
So
So
you think that's is that a margarita next to it?
yes, margarita
Okay.
next to it. So
And then tell me about the greenery because I'm dumb.
the agave plant
you.
is behind
Thank
it.
you.
So
That's where the tequila
again,
comes from,
Yes,
Melissa.
yes.
See, gotta
So
learn something new every day.
And they have ranch water at Mike's on the water. FYI, if you want to try
Ah,
it.
I haven't been
They're
to
making
Mike's in a
ranch water. I
while.
don't know if they're using Topo Chico, but it is delicious.
Topo Chico is my favorite club soda. It's a club. It's basically a sparkling water.
Yeah, so I just don't know if they're doing the legit.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, gotcha.
Maybe the
I
Michigan
haven't
version.
found. I've been looking for Topo Chico up here, and I haven't found it yet.
They'll have it at like smaller markets.
Okay,
Yeah.
good to know.
Hello, Colleen.
Hello there.
Are these hydrangea?
Yes.
Okay, see that I know.
Yes.
So the lavender hydrangea, and there's also a blue.
Mm-hmm.
When you stitch some shadow stitching, how big are these? Do we know?
They should be
I think they're
Uh,
four. Yeah,
as in,
ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
there's
you just do
four.
a little bit of shadow stitching,
It's-
they'll
it
end
should
up
be
being a
four,
4-inch round. So they
Yeah.
could work in a round coaster if you
Yes.
wanted them to. But they also come larger,
Yes.
of course.
So here's the purple version, and this would fit. I've seen, the viral Target round rattan
Oh, yes.
tabletop. This could. I mean, this part sticks out just a little bit, but I think you could make it work if you wanted to. And then the pink version. I'm out of the pink in the small 18 mesh, but it's on order. But here's the pink version as well.
And that's the hydrangea, and then what is
Hydrangea,
what is
and then
this?
the pink peony.
There we go. Okay, so this is a peony.
Yes.
The other one is a hydrangea.
Yes.
So we're gonna have to put this wall back together. Megan's gonna
Sorry.
kill us.
Sorry.
Okay. What else is in front of us?
We've got, I've got
Some
some
fun
of these
Valentine's love,
yeah. Yes. I think we can show this guy.
engagement.
Yes.
So,
Let me know if you need anything
cute
scooted
little
down.
heart. This comes in an 18 mesh version, which would be really cute again as a bag tag, enough room to put at least a single bold initial in the middle of there. How big is the peony?
It's
Do we
about
know?
15 by 14.
Okay, look at you,
I
Jenny, on
know.
the spot.
There's some things that I know right off the spot, and others I do not.
Newer.
So
This is the larger heart. This is 13 mesh, and I will tell you how big this
That
guy
would be
is.
such a good beginner project for like a
sure.
preteen.
yes.
8x7, a good beginner's project for anyone, because you could teach yourself basket weave on these outside ones, and you could teach yourself a decorative stitch on the inside.
You do like diagonal mosaic on the inside.
Really
That'd be
cute.
really nice.
4-inch square, yes.
Yes.
13 mesh, the heart with the zigzag.
Another good basket weave. This is, yeah, these are two.
So Love You is available in 2 colorways. So this is the pink and the red, 5x5.
Yes, 5 by 5, and then here's the blue colorway as well.
Both on 13 mesh.
Yes.
I think this is 5x5 as well.
Yes, that's 5 by 5. So this is by the artist Jacinda, and the bigger version of it is right here, and that is 8 by 8 on
Fantastic.
13 mesh, and then 5 by 5 on 18.
And we have sold this 2 very different ways. Like this could just be done all in basket weave. As a matter of fact, we'll see if I can reach this. So cute in the pink tote from Planet Earth. So it would be darling in there, and you could do it all in basket weave. If you wanted to tackle learning how to do ribbon roses in the spider web version, those could be done on here. This could be a fantastic ribbon work piece. So you could kind of do one extreme or the other. I'll take that blue top. We've talked about that probably. Everything else that I made a mess of, we've talked about.
I think, oh, here's a few more.
You have done all of that. Sorry. Thank you.
Here's a few more
Just and
Valentine.
that, those,
Okay.
Christmas, this stuff, and this.
So these are all, what size? Do we know? They're on 18 mesh. There's 3 in this series. They are love oriented. And they are 3 by 4. So love is in the cards. Love with the arrow, and of course it's a card, so it flips either way. And the hearts with love on it. So very sweet. And then on a bigger sign, 13 mesh.
5 by 7.
5 by 7, love repeated. So, a couple more signs too while we're in sign land. A very good friend of the shop lives locally. She happened to drop this off for finishing today, which is rather ironic.
Yeah, it was actually yesterday, but.
Yesterday, and Kelly pulled it. Someone pulled it aside for
That
us.
looks so good.
So this is Kristi's happy birthday sign that I think Kathy bought the last time you were here.
Yes.
And she has stitched it in, I think this is silk lame with all those gorgeous colors of fireworks. It is so pretty. And she's having us finish it with a pocket in the back for one of the little acrylic stands, and then a couple little circles so it can hang on somebody's door or stand maybe at their spot at the dinner table, etc. So you can rotate this around with your entire family, and it's just super fun. And that that canvas is here as well. So that's good. And then this made me giggle. The struggle bus driver.
That's, you know, that's like on par with Hot Mess. So that's
Oh
like
my
its
gosh.
cousin.
I love
basically.
it. I love
Yeah,
it.
glad that both of them speak to me so
Right?
much.
I know.
Right? Me too.
And of course you've got a little like blue and green going on in there, so that also speaks to me, but struggle bus driver's good.
We've got, these are some
4-inch rounds?
4-inch rounds.
Okay.
We can do, and then these are like the sunglass cases.
So this, of course, speaks to me. I'm a big list maker. Like sometimes I'll even write something on a list just so I can cross it off. Like you get that little dopamine rush by
100%.
crossing something off a list. Have you seen people? Have people put anything in on these lines? Like
I
don't know.
haven't seen it stitched yet.
I don't know if there's
So,
really enough space to do
Yeah.
two. I mean. I don't even know what they're laughing at. The smallest alphabet in needlepoint is 5 inches, 5 threads high. So I
Okay.
don't know if you could have room
No,
to
I don't
do
think
much,
I don't think so.
but you could do it in your favorite colors, and it will speak to all of your type A friends. Social butterfly, 4-inch round, and this one is still by
Catherine Carney, yes.
which I was telling you earlier today that I've talked about this a lot lately, that I'm like obsessed with learning Mahjong, And so Oh My Mahjong is one of the larger, like, modern mahjong spots to purchase things. And they have your gorgeous, I say yours, it's really Catherine's.
It's Catherine's.
Catherine's gorgeous art with the nativity,
Yes, the nativity round.
which is
Yeah, the rose
not in
medallion.
stock right now.
It's not in stock. It will probably be in stock in about 10 to 12 weeks.
Okay, so it is on 18 mesh and it's about 12 inches around.
Yes.
And it is
Yes.
gorgeous.
It's amazing.
And as I was looking up at my new mahjong obsession, and they had Christmas in July, and you could buy like 2 or 3 different mahjong mats. And there, I was like, I know that artist. That's Catherine Carty.
Yeah.
I was so proud of myself.
It looks
but
amazing. It
She's
looks
on a
really
mahjong
nice.
mat,
Yeah.
and so yeah,
It looks awesome.
that was fun. Fun to see that I recognized her art outside of Needlepoint. So these are all in 13 mesh, yes? Yeah.
Yes, all 13 mesh.
So that quilt design we showed earlier that could go in the tray, 4-inch round in the navy and gray and pink and green. And I should show that by itself. It's kind of a neutral, I guess quilt design too, yeah?
Yes.
And then that birthday stripe that we saw earlier, you could just do on a coaster, which would be fun.
So I have this stitched at home, finished, and I put our family initial L in the middle of it, and it's as a coaster.
Oh, sorry.
Acrylic coaster.
Fantastic. This was the pile that I was calling Sunshine and Rainbows. Were these
Which is very appropriate.
Were these created around the same time?
Yes.
Okay.
And again, like I have this framed, this one's been stitched and it's framed in my boys' room.
So sweet.
Super cute.
So it ends up, if you put the shadows or fill in around the scallops, the reverse scallops, I guess I should say, it'll end up being about a 5-inch circle, or 5-inch, 6-inch square, however big you want to make it. So that little sunshine is darling.
And I just saw someone finish this as a round and they added a pink bow, like a real bow to it,
Oh,
and it's for
fun.
a girl's room, and it looks so cute. It looks really cute. I
You
think
can
she-
put like a blue bow tie on
yeah,
it too.
you could. So.
Very fun. And then to the fill it out, I said the Sunshine and Rainbows file. So here's the rainbow. Left some space there for personalizing if you wanted to, yes.
Absolutely.
And that's available on 18 mesh as
my mom
a
just came on. That's
5-inch square.
Hi, Mom.
I got to meet your mom at Round Top too, so that was really fun.
Yeah.
We sat next to each other at dinner one night, had a lovely conversation. So 5 1/4 square, and then the 13 mesh.
That's 8 by 8. I think it's 8 by 8.
I will double check you since you're saying I think, but you are
Yes,
exactly
8 by
right.
8.
So really, really cute. So this would be fun for a kid's room, or even to teach a kid how to stitch.
I love that one.
Yeah, really, really fun. Okay, what else do we have that we haven't seen a lot of?
Did you want to show clutches? There's Christmas.
We've got Christmas, over
Christmas,
here. We've got
clutches,
kind of sunglass cases.
and that's, I think, that's it.
Okay, well, let's walk through Christmas because there's some pretty things in this pile. So is this quilt inspired?
Yes, quilt inspired,
So-
diamond. I think that's called, I can't remember. I'm kind of my brain is.
We've put you through the
I
paces.
know,
It's
it's all
okay.
good.
So this is the quilt inspired diamond. That's what we're gonna call this. And 18 mesh.
Diamond ornament.
The Christmas stripe for a 4-inch round. These birds are really
Aren't those
pretty.
so great? Those are by Jacinda.
Okay.
So here's the red cardinal. I stitched this last year and have it finished in acrylic tray, and I beaded. I did a whole range of threads, and it turned out really cute.
And 6 by 6?
5 by 5.
5 by 5. Okay. Is this a chickadee?
Mm-hmm.
So
Cranberry
sweet.
chickadee.
And I've talked about this often. I love like the art of birds. I struggle a lot with stitching birds. So if you are someone who likes to stitch birds, I highly recommend thinking about the Field Guide to Birds, which is a needlepoint book that specializes in all the different bird parts, which sounds really strange, but Carolyn Hedge Baird was a biology major, I think, in college, and so she understands like the true nature of how all the bird parts come together. And so she'll have like little icons for a side-facing bird, this is good for the breast, or these are good for tail feathers. So it's an investment. I think the book's like $75.
That's
It's
good to
not
know, though.
inexpensive,
Yeah.
but when you need it,
Yeah.
you're really happy you have
Absolutely.
it. So in any event, Are these gingerbread?
Yes.
So cute.
This is based on Catherine Carty's artwork, so this is her ornaments.
So snowflake, yes, gingerbread snowflake.
Mm-hmm.
Gingerbread ornament. Gingerbread Christmas tree. And a gingerbread candy cane. And I think this would be really fun. I would do all of the gingerbread guys probably in velvet with maybe some sparkle for some of the accents, and then maybe an open sparkly background and maybe a red velvet scallop, and then add a little shadow stitching. And I think if you did it that way, you're going to end up with a 4-inch round. Am I right? Maybe a 4.5-inch round by the time you add
the circle.
yeah, because the finisher's not going to be able to go dippity-doo-dah around here. So, what else do we have hiding in this pile?
Got some nutcrackers.
Yeah, let's show the nutcrackers. We love a good nutcracker around here. So, is this Catherine's art again?
Yes, Catherine again. That's the Nutcracker Trio, which is 8x8 on 18 mesh.
So sweet. And peppermint nutcracker?
Yes,
Is that-
Sweets Nutcracker, and that's 8.5 by 11 on 18
So cute.
mesh as well.
Really fun.
And then the pink Nutcracker.
The pink nutcracker has the holly border, just
Yes.
so when you're requesting these, you say these right. Yes, Cal.
Some people are joining late. 20% off. Things are available for sale. They can claim them on the live.
Okay, yes. So if you're just joining us, Kristi is here from Initial K. She's popped up to us from Austin, Texas, and nothing is on our website yet. So if you are interested in something, feel free to say, I would like whatever. Please don't say I would like that. Please say you would like the pink nutcracker with holly, because Kelly sees things a little bit on a delay, and we want to be very specific. If you want threads, please let us know you want threads. On any live video, we always assume you do not want threads, so please tell us if you want threads. If you are new to us as a customer, just DM us your real life name, your email address, and your shipping address, and then give us a call with your payment information, and we will take it from there. If you are fortunate enough to have multiple addresses, then let us know where we're shipping to. I see someone's asking about the Lily of the Valley, so
They
that's
just
on the
wanted-
wall.
Yeah, someone else wants a price on it, but yeah, we can get it. We'll get it.
Okay. This is yet another butterfly, so pretty. So you've kind of added a background to it like you did with the 4th of July one, but this is obviously the Christmas version.
Yes, poinsettia butterfly.
So pretty. So
And it comes in an 18 mesh ornament size, but I'm sold out of it right now, which is why.
So shall I open the grand debate? Is it poinsettia or poinsettia? I'm never sure.
I've heard
I
it
know.
both ways.
I don't know how to say it. Yeah, but it's really pretty, so it doesn't really matter how we say it. I just had to ask. So really, really pretty. And then for those Judaic pieces, we have a menorah round and Happy Hanukkah sign, and I think there's a Merry Christmas sign. Did I skip it?
I think
I
yes.
think I did. I think it's hiding in here. Well, it just says Merry. Is there?
I'm sold out of this comes in the pink and green colorway that says Merry Christmas on it, and I'm sold out of it. But,
Okay, and then there's also this one that
the
says Mary, which
Yes.
I think a lot of people have nodded to your bougie pouch.
Yes, yes.
And beaded the Mary and made it either a pillow or a
Yes.
hanging sign, either one. Cute, cute, cute.
And then here's the other Happy Hanukkah tray.
The menorahs are
The
really
menorah in the
pretty on
background.
there.
Yeah.
Really pretty. Okay, well, anything else? What do we
Yes,
think, Cal?
everyone wants to see the exclusive butterfly again because a lot of people came on late.
Okay.
Great.
I still like it.
Liz is already trying to take it home.
trying
She
to do
did
my
stitch
threadless.
it.
I think she's
She
actually
did
trying to
stitch
write
it.
I'm trying to do the threadless stitch guide.
So, back to earlier when I said we do things like just in the nick of time around here, and we wouldn't even have this if Kristi hadn't have said, how would I do an exclusive for you? Because we try to think ahead and plan ahead, and we do sometimes a good job of it. Sometimes we're just, a hot mess and doing the best we can. So this is the stitched version. This is the canvas. And these are the threads. So I'm not sure where we stand on numbers. The canvas is $77. It includes a stitch guide. The bag is $166 if you want to add this cute little guy to this gorgeous leather bag
So
as a bag tag. There we go. And I think we maybe have to order more bags, and we might need to order more canvases. We need to get more canvases, but we can get more of both very easily. It'll just be probably 4 to 6 weeks on the canvases, and by that time, hopefully the threads will be here and the bags will be here. Yes, Kelly?
The last thing is, a lot of people were asking about prices, and it was just too hard to quote during the live, but don't worry, and we're saying, oh, is it just only 20% during the live, so can you explain that everything will be online,
So,
pre-order?
yeah, so because Kristi was here and it gets a little chaotic during these lives, nothing is on our website right now. But after we ring up today's orders, which will either be later this evening.
We've already started.
We've already started. God bless Megan.
And
Pat's back. Yay! She said she was coming back, so hopefully that means good news. Yay! Okay, Pat had a doctor's appointment with her husband, so she just got good news. And I said, if you don't want to come back, you don't need to. So the fact that she's back in the building makes me very happy. So they are already ringing up purchases. Once everything that's been claimed on the live has been taken care of with either ringing it up for you or reserving it for you, then we'll put it live on the website. And then shop away tonight. All the details are on the website, dimensions, mesh size, prices, and then you can just order live. If we have sold it, you have the option of placing a pre-order, and most things that we've shown you,
Yes.
Kristi has more of or will by the time she gets home.
Yes.
Which won't be until the beginning of September. So if anything's on pre-order, we should be shipping it around a month from today, ish.
Yes.
Ish.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, so by the time, you have to get it to us and we have to process it and all the things. But as I usually say, everyone has something else to stitch for the most part, so.
sorry, we didn't mean to be distracting towards the end. Liz
It's
and I
her
were just
fault.
apart
It's her
too
fault.
long.
I'm not going down on this ship. Nope.
We're very excited about the butterfly.
She's
I
yelling
know,
at
I'm
me
so glad.
because I put creamer in the fridge that has sugar in it, and she's trying to tell me the sugar's not good for her, and I'm like, I'm gonna be fat whether I drink that creamer or not, so I don't care.
But I'm also reading, like, you showed the butterfly again, and a bunch of people who joined late are also jumping on the butterfly.
Butterfly
train.
train.
good.
So the one thing that I wasn't clear about if you're joining late is the butterfly, because it's brand new, hot off the presses and exclusive to us, is not part of the 20% off trunk show. But the $77 I said is absolutely valid.
Correct. And just that butterfly. Every
Everything
other one.
else that we've
Yes.
shown other than
The purses.
the thing that Liz took again. No, she didn't. It's right here. Right here. Blind side, blind side.
Like,
This
explain
this
this.
is not 20% off. This is $77. Everything else we've shown you is
Canvases.
20% off.
Yes.
That are Kristi's
Yes,
canvases.
which there's more all back here, so.
Yes. You know what? I have to
okay.
pull one more thing off the wall that we didn't talk about because I am
Oh,
obsessed
yes.
with this piece.
that wasn't that a market like
Yeah,
frenzy?
yes, it was sold out
That
the
and
first
the
day.
nativity.
And the
Okay.
nativity round, yes.
So first of all, this piece, I'm gonna be honest, and I'm sorry, Kristi, I don't mean to be
No.
at all offensive. I am not a lavender girl. I do not like lavender. Kristi looks darling in her dress. I don't think I own any lavender, anything, except for, actually, I do have a suede shirt, in lavender, go figure. But this piece is fantastic, and this also would look so good in our self-finishing table that we have, and that white lacquered
Yeah,
self-finishing table. Oh, delicious. So this is called
Chinoiserie. I
Chinoiserie.
can never say the word correctly, I feel like, so.
I finally learned chinoiserie. I can
Chinoiserie.
but for years I couldn't say it
Yes.
either.
So
But
this
it
is,
really pretty.
a Catherine Carty design based on one of her scarves, silk scarves that she has on her website.
gorgeous.
And it's 10 by 10 on 18, and I've had a lot of requests for it to be on 13, so that will probably happen for spring market of 26.
Okay, so if it's on 13,
I'll probably do 12 by 12.
okay, so it'll be, usually it's 25%
12,
bigger. That's
yeah.
just the way the math works.
Yes.
So bottom line is anything between 12 by 12 and 14 by
Yes.
14 is gonna look even
Yeah.
better in our
Yeah.
self-finishing table. The other thing that it would look really good in is my friend Megan's self-finishing table, because she has the bamboo-inspired self-finishing table. So the chinoiserie and the bamboo,
It
but
looked
I
really
think
nice.
the scallops would look pretty good too. So that is one of my favorite pieces from a couple markets ago. I think we
Yeah.
sold tons of them.
Yep.
And I love the idea of it on 13. 'Cause
Right? Yes.
a lot of times now I'm stitching at the end of the day, and your eyes just get tired. Like they just get tired. So by the end of the day, 13 mesh sounds really really good.
Especially in the car. I realize now car stitching 13 mesh is a lot better than 18.
I can't stitch 18
So.
in the car. It's like if it's bumpy at all, and I feel like I can't do anything right. So 13 mesh is a dream for sure. So.
Great.
Well, yay! Well, I think we covered a lot of territory here. I'm so glad you came back again.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Yes. Well,
we're
we
enjoying the
love
cooler
you.
temps, although everyone's saying it's hot here, and I'm like, no, it's not hot.
You
It
don't
feels
know
great.
hot.
It
You
feels
don't
great.
know
Anything under
hot.
100 is great. So.
Well, and you're going farther north.
Yes.
It's gonna,
Yeah.
like you might even need down coats by the time you get to Petoskey.
Possibly for us. Possibly. We'll see.
Yeah.
So.
Are your boys liking the cooler weather?
Oh
or-
yeah. They're having a ball. So we're really enjoying ourselves
Wow.
being up here. So
We're so glad you came.
Thank
We're so
you.
glad you all joined us. Watch our website later on tonight. Everything will be live, whether it's available now or for pre-order. We will make sure to take good care of you. We appreciate you spending time with us, and I will be back somehow tomorrow morning at 9:30, hopefully with a thought in my head. Susan's saying she missed this. Don't worry, Susan, it'll be posted to Instagram and also posted to YouTube shortly. So you can go back and watch and stitch along to our craziness.
yes.
So.
Thank you for having me.
Okay,
Appreciate
thanks
it.
guys. Take care. Bye.